What's going on, guys? It's Joe from Petty Fixes again, and today we're going to be taking a look at the AI Halo RGB 12 fans from Anidees. I've been waiting to get my hands on these fans. I know I saw them come out with a case that had these fans included, but I didn't want the case because I already have a case from them, and it's the AI Crystal Cube, which you can find in a review at the corner. But I wanted the fans by themselves so I could try them out, see what they look like, see how they perform. And really, I just want to check them out for real because I like the RGB factor, and my case is pretty much chock full of RGB stuff. So let's go ahead and dive into it. So let's take a look at the box itself. The box is a pretty plain box. There's really nothing on it. There's really not much to talk about the outside of the box. But inside the box, which comes with almost no branding at all, there's not much to see really. The only thing you're going to get are the fans, the fan hub, the PCIe bracket controller, a SATA connector, and some screws for the fans. On the box are the specs, which are as follows. The voltage is 12 volts, obviously. Start voltage is 5 volts. The fan speed is 700 to 1200 RPM, not a very high max speed, but that's fine. Max airflow is 39.8 CFM, and the noise level is only 24.8 decibels, which is good for silent cooling. Taking a look at the fans, you will see that they have a semi-translucent blade design. Each fan has 9 blades on it. The fans as a whole are very attractive. There's a rubber dampening pad on the corners of each fan to minimize vibrations. They do look a lot better than most fan designs, and if you're one of those for aesthetics, these fans are for you. There's no labeling on the front, so you won't have a label spinning around on the front of the fan. Around the back, you can see that there's an Anidees label on the center hub of the fan. There's a clear ring that's inside the frame of the fan that houses the LED lights. It's also shown through the sides for a clean look. The cables are braided, and they're very, very rugged feeling. So much that I don't have any worries about messing them up in any kind of way. There's a proprietary 6-pin connector at the end of each fan that connects into the fan hub. Now onto the fan hub itself. The fan hub is pretty basic with 3 buttons on it. One for speed, which controls the speed of the fans. One for lock, which locks the colors when in the fading RGB color and keeps it that color. Fading mode, which fades and blends into all the colors, and a pulsing breathing mode, which pulses through all the colors. On the bottom, you will find 3 fan ports for connecting the 6-pin fan connectors. On the right, you'll find the PCIe bracket controller connector. On top, you'll find 3 more fan inputs, making this fan hub control up to 6 fans. And on the left side, you'll find the SATA connector port. Moving to the bottom of the hub, you'll see that there is a Velcro pad on the bottom of it. There's also 2 screw holes, so if you find somewhere that you want to mount this down in your case, you have the ability to do so. Moving to the PCIe bracket. Now, this is a nice inclusion because not too many RGB fans or manufacturers for that matter include an external controller for the lighting solutions. Everything is all internal, and usually they won't even include any kind of software to control the color, the speeds, or the fans, leaving you to have to open up your case to change anything. This is where this cooler thing comes in. It just slides into the PCI slot, and now you have external controls. The controls on this mimic the controls on the fan hub, so there's really not much to go over here. You really just have this and the cable and the 4-pin connector that plugs into the fan hub itself. The fans themselves are pretty bright. As you can see, I have a light behind them and they're still pretty visible. The fans have 3 modes that I mentioned previously: static, fading, and a pulsing breathing mode. I'll go through all these to show you what the different modes look like. I will be using the PCIe controller to demonstrate. Here I demonstrate the static mode. Here I demonstrate the fading mode. And here I demonstrate the pulsing breathing mode. The fans themselves in operation are very silent compared to my current fans. At max speed I can hardly hear them, which is great for those who love a silent build. They'll definitely suit your needs for any build that you plan on doing with any color scheme, as well as looking good while remaining silent. Now for the pros and cons. The pros are excellent design. I really like the way they look, especially with the translucent blade design. Silent operation for silent cooling. RGB colors for great theming for your build. This is really a plus because this is exactly what I was looking for. And an external controller via the PCIe slot. This is great for those who don't want to have to open up their case just to do something. Now for the cons. There's only two cons. No software control for the fan speeds, but at this price you kinda can't beat what you get. And I kinda wish there was a higher speed for the fans at the top end. As you can see, the fans are a great buy. At $39.99 you get quite the bang for your buck. The fans are attractive, quiet, and affordable. I would definitely recommend these fans for a builder on a budget who's looking to add some RGB flavor to their rig. I plan on purchasing more for myself to add to my Anidees AI Crystal Cube, which you can see a review for in the top right hand corner. But that's all for today, guys. Make sure you like, subscribe, and click that bell for notifications so whenever I upload, you guys are the first to know. Thanks for watching, and stay petty.